You bitch-ass ninjas. Y'all remember this? You remember this? And I quote Bob Arum. Fuck being unified champion. Screw that. There's not a person in this room that knows the WB champion or the IBF champion. So who wants to put on those fights on? They're not going to draw shit. Shakur can defend titles against other fighters at 130. There's a lot of good fighters that he can fight at 130. Not the jabronis that are champions of the WB and the IBF. So I'm giving Shakur and Shakur team an example of where I come from when it comes to you and Bob Arum and your little bickering back and forth. At the time at 130, you wanted to unify. But in Bob Arum's mind, he said you could defend your title. No need to unify because those two jabronis with the IBF and I think it was the WBA, they're not a draw, right? So I understand there's a discrepancy. I'm just using it as an example. Maybe it's a wrong example, maybe it's a right example, but I see there's a difference in thinking and how things will go. So now that I showed you this fucking example, that there is some static between you and Bob Arum, and what you want and what he wants, and he's like, well, it's not a big draw, and it's nothing to display to the network to make this fight. But Shakur says, I want to be unified, but you say it's not a big draw, right? So I see where this goes back and forth, what the boxers want and what the promoters want and what they think is right for the network to display. I get it. But now, my nigga, I'm going to display this message. And I got to give you a fucking example of how I'm going to display this message. Because we live in times where emotionally everybody feels a certain way and they feel like we're hating. I get it. But I'm going to let you explain my feelings through this fucking example. I'm going to give you my example of my feelings, okay? So you can understand how this message is going to be fucking delivered, yo. Yo, run the track.
Really finna kill a nigga over some pussy, bro.
Bro, my baby mama.
Nigga, fuck your baby mama, cuz. Nigga, everybody got a fucking life, bro. Is you with your baby mama right now?
Nah.
Alright then, so what the fuck you killing that nigga for? He did something to your kid?
Nah.
Alright then, he playing the fucking role, nigga. You gotta man up, nigga. You wanna kill a nigga over some fucking pussy, bro. You got your own shit going on, bro. You got a car, you got a crib, you got your shit going on. You wanna kill a nigga and lose all this shit over some fucking pussy. Is you fucking your baby mama right now?
Nah, but that's
alright then, nigga, shut the fuck up. You ain't finna kill no nigga over no motherfucking pussy, bro. Grow the fuck up, bro. Fuck you said. Did you just fuck a bitch yesterday?
I mean, yeah.
Don't she got a baby daddy?
Yeah, but fuck.
Do he wanna kill your bitch ass?
Probably do, but fuck that ain't the point,
No,
nigga.
nigga, the point is, nigga, you acting like a real bitch.
That's my bitch, nigga.
Nigga, that is your baby mama, nigga. That's somebody else's bitch right now, nigga. She getting fucked right now. Your baby mama get fucked and she happy right now. Take your bitch ass home somewhere, man.
Okay, so I showed you an example of static with Bob and Shakur at 130 and what Shakur wanted and what Bob wanted, right? Now I showed you how I'm going to display my feelings towards you, nigga. And I know the truth is going to fucking hurt, but it comes in a positive way. But the fucking truth gonna hurt, my motherfucking nigga. It's gonna fucking hurt, nigga. Okay? So, let me give you an example of what the fuck I don't understand with this generation. Alright? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna show you a clip of what Shakur said after the fucking fight. Like, really after the fucking fight. His mind is on this. So, this is what is on Shakur Stevenson's mind after he just fought, right? After he says he's gonna knock somebody out, right? This is what's on his mind. He said, Ryan Austrian Garcia, stop cheating your way through life. You are on a 1-year vacation. Be happy. The higher powers didn't punish you for a longer cause. You deserve 5-year suspensions. And on my life, if I was Dev or Bill, you'd be lucky to still be breathing, intentionally cheating in a dangerous ass sport like that, white boy. Whatever. This is what I'm talking about. Where is your mind at, my dude? This was on fucking X. This was on fucking X today. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a fucking, hold up. This nigga said on my life, that Ryan won't be breathing. Now, should I take that fucking threat like it's a big fucking deal? Because my nigga, my ninja nigga, you just told me that you was going to knock this dude out. You was going to knock this dude out. Easy work, right? But did you knock him out? So I don't got fucking time for your threats, my nigga. Stop with the fucking threats. And you still worried. Why is everybody worried about fucking Ryan? Why are you still giving this nigga energy? You have to come up with something better than that after you had a fight. Yes, you dominated the fight. But what you said was, I was going to knock this dude the fuck out. I got this shit covered. This was the time to display. This was the fucking time to display. So we could think about a Tank and Shakur fight. That's one. And that didn't happen. You didn't lose, but you had people snoozing. Let me repeat that again. You didn't lose, but the people were snoozing. Okay? And they felt like it was a boring fight. So now I feel like you're not in a position to say any fucking thing now, because your threats don't mean shit, my dude. Your threats don't mean shit on your life. And if that was you and Ryan and blah, blah, rah, 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 don't mean shit, man. It don't. I'm telling you this from I'm just being honest right here. I'm just a fan with a channel, but I'm going to give you an opinion, and maybe somebody out there will hear my opinion and give me a thumbs up or thumbs down and really don't give a fuck and say, yeah, I was thinking the same goddamn thing. That's all. I play my position. That's my fucking position now. I ain't trying to be better than the mud, and I ain't trying to say I told you so. But I'm showing you proof that your words ain't matching up with what you fucking doing. The best thing is don't say what you're going to do. Just fucking do it, man. Just fucking do it. So now that we got a boring 12-round decision, unanimous decision, right? Everything was good. You show your sweet science in the ring. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, this Shakur, he had opportunities to finish this dude off. To shut this, bust him down and finish him off. But you didn't. You didn't, man. So you got at your hometown. And now I'm hearing things about, oh, Bob Arum, he fucking set me up. Bob Arum set me up, displaying people walking out of the fucking arena in Newark, in New Jersey or whatever, and your own hometown, and people snoring and this and that. Man, I'm hearing these ninjas mad that O'Shaquie Foster got somewhat kind of set up by Bob Arum because he was on his way out. Right? And I used to laugh. I still laugh at when people say Bob Arum said, because it's fucking common that Bob Arum is going to set you up to lose. All right? I was saying this with Manny Pacquiao. We'll get back to the video, right? But I was saying this about Manny Pacquiao and Jeff Horn. When Bob Arum went with Duco Promotions over there in Australia, and the fucking referee allowed. Now, you know, southpaws and orthodox, they have headbutts, but it was too many fucking headbutts. There was too many fucking elbows. It was too many headlocks. It was too many of everything. But these ninjas were saying, yeah, Jeff Horn beat him up. Even though Manny Pacquiao went through all that shit, he still almost knocked out Jeff Horn in the 9th round. So, yes, when you ass is out on the way to fuck out, Bob Arum got an idea for you. Bob Arum got an idea, and is this what Shakur saying? And this is people talking about Shakur Foster and this and that, and it was all a setup. And Bob Arum, because it was back to our regular schedule, yo. We could have fucking resolved all that by knocking this motherfucker out. See, you talking about setup? No, you had the opportunity in that fucking square circle, that square. Get it together, bitch. In the fucking square to fucking set everything the fuck up. You, my nigga, could have done what you said you was going to do, so people could have left way early. Okay? So that's another thing. Stop talking about what you're going to fucking do and do it. Now I'm hearing these motherfucking fans out here talking about, oh, Shakur needs to go with the PBC. Matter of fact, I think Shakur should fucking sign with Mayweather. What? Sign with Mayweather for what? Because Mayweather has some emotional issue with Tank and he wants to get back. So now all of a sudden, Shakur needs to jump on Mayweather's tip. to accomplish fucking Mayweather's get back at Tank? Listen, I don't believe none of that shit. And even if I do, I would still tell Shakur, leave that nigga alone, Mayweather. You're gonna hear a lot of nigga over here, man. And at the fucking same time, fuck that PBC shit. Because at the end of the day, yes, I showed you a display of Bob Arum and you, and I get it. You wanted to be unified at 130. He didn't want you to be. I understand this fucking back and forth, right? And it sounds so fucking regurgitated. It sounds, these motherfuckers, I'm kind of constipated now. I'm fucking constipated because it's just a different face, but the same fucking routine. Terrence Crawford, he doesn't sell. Terrence Crawford, he needs to go to the PBC in order to get that fight with Errol Spence. Terrence Crawford, I'm seeing the same fucking shit. And I don't understand why these motherfuckers, it's just a different face, but it's the same fucking bullshit. So I don't understand why do Shakur need to go here and there. See, and the thing about Shakur right now is he's talented. He's very talented. I like watching knockouts. I like watching knockouts. I like to see Tank. I like anybody getting their ass knocked the fuck out. But the point is that Shakur has abilities. Okay, this nigga from the featherweight to the lightweight. And from an Olympics, come on, man. Silver medalist, come on. You got all the accolades. I'll get back to I got another thing in my mind, right? And I had to cut the video, right? Well, you'll get back to the video. But isn't it how funny, right? Defensive wizards are kind of similar. Mayweather and Shakur, they both cried when they lost in the Olympics. They both cried. Let me show you an example.
It's a tough decision from my vantage point. Let me get your comment on the scoring.
I feel I won the fight.
When you look at Todorov, a three-time world champion, do you feel like he got some consideration from the judging? I understand how emotional you are right now, Boyd, with your family.
Coming here, I know you wanted that gold medal. I know it's emotional, but you walk away with the silver medal, which is an incredible accomplishment. Can you take any pride in that?
No. I don't like to lose.
I never heard Shakur. I appreciate you stopping by. Great job.
Yeah, it ain't nothing funny. They're very competitive. All right, you could look at the outside and say, "Oh, that's funny," you know, because you're not a fan of Mayweather or a fan of Shakur. You know, like I said, I'm always a Manny Pacquiao fan, not a Mayweather fan. But I feel it. I feel the being very competitive, right? And it hurts when you feel like you should have won, right? And that's that energy that Shakur has, the same as Mayweather, and that's something driven. That's something different, right? So y'all kind of cut from the same cloth when you're emotional. And the key word is emotional. Because at the end of the day, if you heard the two people that asked them the question and they say, well, I know this is emotional. Oh my God, both of them, they just, at the same time as they heard the emotional, go back to it. They both said emotional, and all of a sudden, the tears started to come down. Mayweather had to walk away. Shakur just kept crying. So it hurts, right? But they're very competitive. They're not crybabies. They're very fucking competitive. And some people, when they mad, they cry. Doesn't mean that they ain't gonna fight. It just they emotional. They can't hold it in, man. They want to fight and they want to cry, right? So I get what you're saying, but isn't it funny how it's the same thing going on now? Shakur, I don't know about your hands. I don't know if both hands or one hand is brittle. That would be fucking crazy if that's another thing that you cut from the same cloth from Mayweather. Defensive wizards, man. One thing I know about these defensive wizards, these two, I ain't talking about everybody else, just these two, they don't like to get hit. And they'll do more defensiveness, right? And they also counter punches. And they waiting for somebody to come at them so they could do the counter punch and they could defend. So let's go back to regular schedule. It's just something that got in my head, and I was like, wow, when I saw the two of those, Same thing, and they both say, well, I know this is emotional, and they both broke down in two different ways, but the same way. I was like, yeah, I see it. I see something here. And let's see what happens in the future with Shakur. All right? Back to regular schedule. Don't worry, my man. Be fucking happy. And this is where I don't understand when it comes to Bob Arum. And I know you feel emotional, that you feel like you're not getting what you want when you want it. But it's either a want or a fucking need. Tank is a motherfucking want. He ain't a motherfucking need. I'm going to tell you that right now. And Tank, he can meet your ass halfway. He can meet your ass halfway. You don't need to go to no fucking PBC or sign with no motherfucking Mayweather, my nigga. No. Listen, Bob Arum is giving you a 5 fucking deal. $15 million. Five fucking deal. A 5-fight deal. Right? I'm pissed. So when I'm pissed, I get fucking glitches. Right? So, what, $15 million? That's a motherfucking need. That puts money on your fucking, in your bank and help your family, my dude. That's most important. Most important. Because at the end of the day, you know what Bob could say right now? Shakur, your last performance, you dominated. Yes, you did. You dominated. But your domination came with a lot of snoozing and people, you know, walking in their sleep. You know, people was daydreaming while you was fighting. And me too. Even though I was watching everything you was doing, sometimes my minds would just go off somewhere way over yonder. And I'm still watching you. No, I need the attention to see that you're doing something and knocking this motherfucker out. Now, this is a generation of knockouts. Everybody want to get fast gratification, entitlement. Everybody want to get everything quick and fast and get their ass off the seat and get their ass back home. I understand that. There's more people that want to see knockouts than the sweet science. I love to see knockouts. But at the same time, I like to see sweet science. And you were showing me at that. You were showing me that. But at the same time, I was like, damn, the sweet science should come to an end because you always right there to finish this motherfucker off. And you don't fucking finish him. You don't fucking finish him. So I'm fucking constipated with the bullshit. So now Bob comes along and says, well, you did a good job. Good job. But you know what? If you want to come back, you know that 5-fight deal I was offering you for $15 million? After that performance, a lot of people went to sleep. You don't sell. I think I'm going to drop it down to 2.7 or 2.5. What do you say there, son? You still want to come over? Because you did a lot of talking, man. I'm telling you, that fucking mouth is going to get you in trouble, man. Just stop. Just stop fucking talking. Stop fucking talking. And if I was you, because if the PBC is going to give you 1.5 a fight, right? If Eddie Hearn decides to take you, because you can't be independent, my dude. You're not in that position to be independent, because you don't give knockouts, nigga. See, I see the regurgitation with Terrence Crawford, but one thing that Terrence Crawford give us, your big brother give us, is knockouts. Not just the sweet science. He gives knockouts. And this is the generation that just want knockouts, right? So with the sweet science, he finished him off with a knockout. And that's what we want from you, Shakur. So in this fight, it was very fucking crucial, and you ain't do the do, my dude. Now, I always say, in the beginning, I had you beating Devin and motherfucking Tank, my nigga. But now, I still got you beating Devin. Hey, I still got you beating Devin. But when it comes to Tank now, I'm looking at Tank and I'm like, okay, he was off 14, 15 months. He come back and he get a knockout. He fought Tank. Tank fought Pitbull Cruz, but Tank said something wrong with his hand. He wasn't consistent. We didn't get the knockout with Cruz. I give him the benefit of the doubt. Just like I give you the benefit of the doubt with Edwin De Los Santos, right? I gave you the benefit. I said, man, something was wrong with his hand. That's not Shakur, man, because I saw him fight Rob Casaccio, Yoshino, everybody in the pocket. But then he didn't fight this dude. So people say, oh, because Edwin had power. So I'm like, all right, well, hey, maybe that's it. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get sold because Edwin got power and Shakur didn't do the do. No, because he always do the do in the pocket and get it done. So in this fight, you showed display, but you run your motherfucking mouth. You gave the lip service about, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then everybody in the fucking square circle looking and like, when are we going to see this fucking knockout? So you need to shut, I don't know if Big Brother is telling you stuff, but he went through the same thing. Oh, Terrence Crawford needs to leave Bob Arum. And then after he leaves Bob Arum, he needs to go back to Bob Arum. Oh, he's independent. He has no professional to talk for him because he's independent and he's fucking dotish and stupid. Oh, I'm hearing the same fucking routine. But you, my brother, you can't afford to be independent right now. So, hey, if Mayweather's going to give you $3.5 million, if the PBC going to give you $2.5 million, $2.7 million, go the fuck over there if you want to, motherfucker. But me, I'm giving you an opinion. The money is more of a need than Tank being one. And you could let Tank meet you halfway, my nigga. So don't worry, be happy. That's all I'm saying. So if Bob Arum want to give you a five fight deal, and you just fighting nobodies or whatever, but you're gonna get $15 million at the end, take it. And sharpen your fucking skills up, my dude. That's all I can say. Because at the end of the day, oh my God, Tank is all on Tank. I'm telling you right there, this is all on Tank right now. He's at the 135. Lomachenko, if he fights Lomachenko in November, fine. If he beats Lomachenko, he has the belt. He has another belt. He's unified. Oh, hallelujah. He's unified now, right? He's doing something. He's unified. So now I'm saying, Shakur, why you need to jump all over here? All these hurdles. Why are these fucking channels telling you need to do this and need to do that? Where you could just sit still where you at, get your money, and then when the time comes, they got to come see you. See, this is the part that I like to see. We went with this shit with Crawford again. Spence got 3 belts. Fucking Crawford got 1 belt. Somebody got to come and see somebody. So now, if they're going to keep running this shit about, hey, man, Tank, Shakur, he doesn't sell. He's boring. Fine. But your leverage is that fucking belt, man. I mean, haven't these channels learned any fucking thing? I mean, is it just me? Is it that they get bamboozled because it's a different face? But it's the same fucking situation to me. Okay? So if Tank decides to get the other belt from Lomachenko, he's unified. You're right there. And if Tank say, well, he's boring, he doesn't sell, let me go fight Cruz and make some money. Well, hey, you're still on the sideline waiting. You have a belt. Find your mandatories, whatever. See, time is on your side. This is the way I see it, Shakur. Time is on your side. Tank Davis ain't going nowhere. He might go to 140, but he ain't going to 147. He ain't built like that. He ain't built like Manny Pacquiao. All right? He's going to stay right the fuck where he is. But you, my brother, you're not going to be at 135 for the longest. So, this is on fucking Tank. He's the fucking A-side. Big boy, send the fucking contract. Send the fucking contract. So, if he want to make you wait and get your money. Get your guaranteed money, my nigga. Because guaranteed money is all that matters right now. Because at the end of the day, nigga, you ain't worth no back end. I'm going to tell you right now, my nigga. You get 1.1 million with the PBC or 1.5, 1.7, and then they're going to say, well, you're going to get the back end. They could tell you the back end wasn't worth shit. Okay? 2 in the hand is better than 1 in the motherfucking bush. Do you understand me? Your need is more important than your fucking want. Tank is a fucking want. Let that nigga come to you. If he's about belts or if he's about the money, we gonna figure this shit out, right? Expeditiously. We gonna find this shit out. Let him fight Loma. If he beats Loma, then, hey, is Derechek, yeah, the one in the WBO, right? He has a belt, right? He just beat Cerebral Mateus. Yeah. So, now, would he want to fight Tank? Derechek, if I can remember how this, sorry if I didn't pronounce his name properly, Derechek or whatever his name is, right? So now he's with I think he's with with Tank top rank. So in that 5-fight deal, right? Is Derechek, whatever his name, Derechek, is he part of the five-fight deal? Is he part of it? Right? And if not, oh well. But if he is, guess what? It's not up to fucking Bob Arum. Also, it's up to the fighter. So if the fighter, just like Loma said, I'm not fighting Shakur. That's like Sabeda. I'm not going to fight Shakur. Just like fucking Pitbull Cruz. I'm not going to fight Shakur. This is the same thing like with fucking Boots. They had to give fucking Boots an email fucking belt. Email him a fucking belt, right? And guess what? He still ain't got no fucking fight, right? But it's better to have leverage. It's better to have a belt. Somebody's gonna have to come see you some fucking time. And it is what it is, man. So with Tank, he could waste all his time he won at 135. And if he wasted long enough to say, well, see, this is the part. He will waste as long as he can not to fight Shakur. But if I was Tank, jump on Shakur now, my nigga. Jump on this nigga right now. Get this after Lomachenko, fight Shakur. Get that shit over with. Okay? Just get it over with. I don't care if he doesn't sell, so-and-so, he has a belt. But it's his choice. He's the A side. So let's say he beats Loma and Derechek don't want to fight Shakur, but wants to fight Tank. Whose fault? It's like the same thing as Canelo. You can't be mad if everybody want to fight Canelo and don't want to fight blah, 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 this one or that one. It's the same thing. So if Derechek decides to fight Tank, well, guess what? He's going to have 3 belts. If Tank beats Loma and beats Derechek, he's going to have 3 belts. You still got to have to fucking see motherfucking Shakur, my nigga. You still going to have to see him. So you can make him wait 2 years, 3 years, right? But at the same time, Shakur got to worry about, can he keep that weight? Can he keep that weight? And guess what? You can't get mad at Shakur if he can't be that weight for another year or 2 and he had to move up to 140. That's Tank's fucking problem. Because he needs to be undisputed at 135. Oh, so it's not about the belt. Say it again. Oh, it's about the ching-ching. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Fuck! That's what I'm trying to say with fucking Shakur. It's about the ching-ching. Stay with the 5-fight deal, nigga. And get your money, and time is on your side. Time is on your side. What are you, 27? What is this nigga? Tank is 30? I think he'll be 31 in November, I think. No, or is Lomachenko going to be 35, 36? And this fights take forever to happen. I don't want you to hear the same shit about Lomachenko. He's too old. He's too this. Because if Tank wants to wait forever to fight Shakur, you might as well say the same thing that you're saying right now about Tank fighting Shakur. I mean, that's the way I see it. I don't see why this fight shouldn't go. I don't see why this fight shouldn't happen next. After Lomachenko, I don't see why this fight shouldn't happen next. And if it don't, you can't blame Shakur. You can't blame him because that nigga's the A side. So all I'm saying to you, Shakur, don't worry. Be fucking happy, man. Be fucking happy. You're getting paid. I understand what Bob Arum is doing and you don't like it. Same thing with Crawford. He didn't like this, he didn't like that, but you can't afford to be independent. You can't afford to go to PBC or fucking Mayweather because he got emotional damage with Tank and you're not sure of none of that shit. I know I'm sure about 5-fight deal, $15 million. And the Bob Arum says, well, son, you try to play me. you run my name in the dirt saying I don't own my company, my corporation no more, and it's somebody else, and I should shut the fuck up, and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? That $3 million is going to be 2.7. Matter of fact, 2.5. 5-fight deal for 2.5 each fight. Take the motherfucker, man. Take it. Because, see, if you had beat this man like you're supposed to, right? If you have beat him and knocked his ass smoothed out, then you got a lot to say. Yeah, I say, and guess what? Even if you did, there's a lot of people say, well, who's he? Who is he to knock him out? He's not really so-and-so. But there's no winning with the fans. In other words, fuck the fans and do what's right for your family, and you'll still get your want because that nigga gonna have all the pressure on him. Remember, Tank, Shakur is boring. He doesn't sell. So if he's boring, this should be an easy win, nigga. But we're going to see by actions. It's not what they say, it's what they're not saying. It's not That's the way it is, man. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here for you to read between the lines. Also irritate your mind. It's not what they say, it's what they're not saying. I mix the truth with the lies with the truth. But at the end of the motherfucking day, y'all niggas love lies and you hate the fucking truth. And Shakur, I know you hate the fucking truth right now, but it is what it is. Your family is more of a need than fucking Tank is a want. That nigga gonna have to meet you halfway. And y'all in the same motherfucking division. If Bob Arum have a 5-fight deal with you and it doesn't have the WBO 135 champion Derecheko or whatever, Derechek, if it doesn't have him in there, and if it does and he don't want to fight you and he wants to fight Tank because it's more money, you can't blame the man. It is what it is. But then Tank gets 3 belts. Hey, he's still got to come and see if you want to be undisputed. And if he doesn't see you and he's using the same fucking excuse about he doesn't sell. I mean, haven't we learned anything with Crawford and Errol Spence? When the PBC didn't want nothing to do with it. When Al Heyman didn't want nothing to do with it. What did Crawford do? What did Errol Spence do? Got another manager. He got somebody set up. The network took it and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Listen, at the end of the day, don't worry, my motherfucking nigga. Just be happy. If those 5-fight deal, that 5-fight deal has nothing that's offered to you that you want, use it to sharpen your skills, man. Because I'm telling you right now, I feel, yeah, I had you at one point beating both, but now that Tank, and I'm being honest, I'm not dick riding none of y'all niggas, because like I said, in the ring, it matters. Outside the ring, I think both of y'all fucking, and I'm seeing more and more Shakur open his mouth and saying fucking stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? And unnecessary shit. So now I'm like, listen, man. At the end of the day, stay the fuck where you at with Bob Arum. Even if he offer you 2.5 for trying to make him look like a fucking idiot and talking about he don't own the company, and maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but whatever it is, stay where you at. If the 5 fights you get is rubbish and shit, it is what it is. As long as you're getting your money and supporting your family, when that time will come, you sharpen your tools up. When that time come with Tank, Tank is the A side. All the pressure's on Tank. If Tank say Shakur ain't shit, if Tank say he don't sell, Tank say this and that, well, guess what? Anybody else he fight ain't gonna fucking sell. Anybody else he fight ain't gonna fucking sell. We see this, right? With Frank Martin. It is what the fuck it is. It's a cha-cha-cha, the fucking tango, the merengue. It takes 2 to fucking tango, my nigga. So, regardless, fuck if it doesn't sell, do undisputed matter to Tank. And if it don't, and he goes off and do other things, it is what it is. So you don't have to go out of your way for this motherfucker. You can stay where you at, make your money, and when you can't make the division no more and you need to move up to 140, you move the fuck up on. And you keep moving. Stop running. Don't listen to these channels. Stop running here and there. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can listen to these channels if you're going to get a fucking guaranteed fucking purse of $3 million like what Bob Top Rank was giving you. Then I'll be like, oh, wait, Mayweather's giving you your money? Oh. So-and-so Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, they're going to give you 2.7. Hey, that's still good. If Eddie Hearn or whatever decides to give you less than 3 million, but it's 2.5, 2.7, but I'll take it. If you don't feel comfortable with Bob Arum, I'll take it. I won't be mad. But if you're going to go to PBC to fucking chase this motherfucking Tank, are you fucking crazy for 1 point something? Talking about, well, we'll see about the back end. No, we'll see about what fucking back end? With Al Heyman, well, not Al Heyman, with Tom Brown, and we'll worry about the back end money and just in case of fucking flop. Because see, it might flop because everybody have this thing in their head that you can't sell. And they're not going to pay for that. Right now, I'd love to see the rematch with Pitbull Cruz and Tank Davis. It is what it is. Tank got options, my bro. He got options. Okay? All you got to do, sit back. Don't worry. Be happy. Watch Big Brother. Remember the difference between Big Brother and him being independent. He didn't sell, but he got power, and he's a knockout artist with skills that pay the bills. You, on the other hand, you're young, you're still reaching up there, you still might need to sharpen your skills, whatever. But don't fucking run here and there for another fucking man. Fuck that shit, my nigga. I'm out, man. And don't fucking like me, because I ain't the kind of person to be liked. I ain't the person like me. No one don't fucking like me, and I like it that way. Fuck off.